Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming and welcome back to another episode of MewnBase. So in the previous episode, we basically just did a bunch of, what would I call it? Technological advancements. We did a bunch of research because I had gone, hog wild into, well, the wild. The wild over here and went all crazy and all over the place trying to get as many research cubes. I don't forget what they're called. Artifacts? Um, whatever, artifacts, research cubes, whatever you want to call them. And well, we got as much. There's still 2 right here right now, but that's because I've been going around getting resources, like as I said I would at the end of the previous episode. We have 10 right now, right there, chilling, and we have 5 that are about to finish right here. So yeah, and we basically unlocked, or yeah, I guess I could say unlocked or researched, as this thing says right here. We researched just about everything. I'm about to die of starvation. Gotta eat some right there. And that basically we just needed 15 more points to get everything that's available, which was 10 for that and 5 for that. So that is what we're gonna unlock real quick as soon as this is done. Well, there it is. So tech upgrades. So if we go into research, I haven't been able to get these 2 yet. I don't know if I got anything new with these 3 that I researched. I'm guessing there might be an achievement for that. I have been getting achievements as I've been going along doing my own thing right now, and one of them was something about gardening. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it had to do with doing the whole farming gardening thing right there. And I don't remember if I got another one. I just recall that one, but I think I may have, but I don't remember. Like I said. Anyways, so we one of the things we did in the previous episode was we got these bigger batteries right here. I was gonna say big old batteries. They are like just about, well, a little. I guess they're a little under, but they're about 3 times as good, or as they have 3 times the capacity. About, it's under. I know it's not 3 times, but it's about 3 times as much as the regular batteries, because these hold like 2100 or 2200 each or something like that. 21, and the regular batteries are 7500 or something like that. What was it? Well, 750. I'm doing, my math is all over the place right now. 7.5, or 750, and then 2100. So nearly triple, but not quite there. Anyways, so I've been doing my stuff right here. I got that automated water thing. My spigot's over there, the thing that I had no clue. I'm like, what the hell? How do I even use this thing? Yeah, that's over there chilling. I don't use it that much, but I guess I could use it whenever I would need to, cause that way I don't have to convert the ice. I guess I don't know if it's worth it to convert the ice. Because how much does it cost? 2 or 3 to make H2O right there. One bottle of water. So if I were to look into this, let me make one just so you can check out the calculation real quick, or the conversion. So if I throw 1 piece of ice in there, it gives me 30. If I throw one of these in there, it gives me 60. So it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. You can throw it in like that, and it'll give you the same back. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio still, regardless if you make it or not. Anyways, so that's all good right there. Supposedly I started during the day. Now it's nighttime. Anyways, here are all the resources I've gotten. 160 of that, some scrap. I have been converting some scrap, but it's not all of it. I've been getting some blue mushrooms. I've been getting components and electronics, and I've hoarded up a few of these blue mushrooms, which I decided to call acid mushrooms because they're used for batteries, and I'm guessing they're acid mushrooms. Anyways, got some ore right there, chilling right there. I haven't converted that or smelted that because I don't know if I may require or not some metal beams. I haven't made everything that I was going to need. I calculated 28 or so of items of habitat modules, so we should probably start getting those done. But let's get that research done. That one as well. I got an achievement, Feline Fabricator. So maybe I might get one after I get these two as well. But I mean four. These four right here. But who knows? Whatever. Into here. So here, there's one. Another one. Where is it? So I don't know how much more of this I would need, but so far I've got 42, as you can see right there. Clean that up real quick. I think I'm gonna stick with just holding the jackhammer in hand. Anyways, let's grab that. Grab this. I don't remember exactly what I need. I think I'll just stick with that for now. So here I see that I can make the wood flooring, a classy floor surface you hopefully won't scratch up. Oh, we are a cat after all. That requires 4 wood each. Where's the pavement though? And that other stuff, where would it be? Not there, obviously. I wouldn't think it'd be in here. Oh, it is in the smelter. You smelt rocks. So this requires one of these pavements. So all it does is just change, like adds paint to it, I guess. Stone walkway. No, that doesn't matter either. So pavement, you get 4 of them for 3. Oh, you need water for that and the rock. I don't know if I'd want to spend water on that. I don't necessarily have an excess amount of it. Anyways, shut up and get to doing this. So according to my calculations, with the 100 and something I got right now, I should be able to make a total of like 30 of them, of these habitat modules, or maybe like almost 40. But that isn't my objective, at least not right now. We just want to make enough to complete the entire design that I had in mind. And then once we get that done, then we'll start dealing with, maybe I'll make more storage spaces, maybe more greenhouse, probably will. You know, all this other stuff that we can make. Maybe go for the airlock, make an airlock, or you know, we already have 3 airlocks, so maybe test an automatic one. Don't know, because I don't know if it'll stay like. I like to keep them closed like this, but if I can keep the, you know, my base repaired constantly with some drones, it might not be the worst thing to do, to change them to just automatic ones, and then just have like one drone at every airlock, because you know that would be the one that would mess up my oxygen. You know, that would leak my oxygen. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what else? There's the greenhouse thing. I don't think I need more than 1 chemistry lab, so that one is enough. I still haven't made an auto crafter. I just decided to do, you know, I smelted everything manually. Grab that real quick. Fill that up like around half. I don't like to fill it up completely because I don't know if it'll start raining all of a sudden, and then, you know, I've already wasted those resources that I could have just, you know, kept to myself. Anyways, there's the med bay, which I don't plan on making. Comms tower. I might make one of each thing at the very least, just for playthrough's sake, you know, for the recording's sake. I don't know if I'll do these in this one, but I need to work towards that. First, I want to make the habitats, like I said, right? So I'm gonna work on that on my own. Make like 20. I think it was 28, but I'll make. I'll have to do a recalculation because I don't quite recall how many of these I needed, and then I'll be right back with the amount that is, you know, that I would need, exact amount for completing the design. Anyways, I'll be right back with you all. Okay, so I'm still not done with crafting everything, but I'm just about there, and I realized that I was wrong with my calculations. I don't exactly recall how I got 28. Maybe it was just a quick estimate. And anyways, what was I about to say? Oh, I was about to say something and I forgot. So what I decided to do is just go with 30. I can still make 10 more basically, so I probably should have enough. But if we go, I think I should do this outside the base. because then it's just gonna take me too long just as I go through the inside. So on this side, so supposedly on each side is 9, right? I mean 11. So right here we require 9, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, supposedly. And then we go to the other side. We got a leakage, breach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. 9. So that should be where I want to continue my building. I'm going to leave that right there for the moment. Get that out of there. So we are at 6 right here. So that would be 7. We need to get 11. So that means we require 4 more here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gets us up to the level right there. I probably should put this back right there because I guess that's where that goes. And then it all should connect right here. But I think I should connect it here instead. Or maybe I should connect it up there. We'll do... Oh, and I don't want to get stuck there. So I need to move all my stuff. Or I have to figure out how to put something in here. Because there's just nothing in, like... I don't know if I plan on filling it in or not. No, well, that's busted over there. I can't really do much. Can I reach that from here? I can't. Nope. Let's go fix that real quick, I guess. So if I were to fill that in, I'll close it out. I'll be closing it, closing ourselves in, and then I have to, I got to get that out some way. So I got to get that out first before I do the closing off of that area. Is there another one? Okay. So there's a bunch. Either I don't know exactly how I should do this because it's going to be a bit kind of cluttered now that I think about it, because there's just going to be no access to these areas, and the only things I feel like should be in the middle would be things that you don't really need to touch, like this or that, because that doesn't get busted. These are constantly being in use. That's something that has to be used. That is as well. These as well. These need to be getting dusted. And I don't know if the drone will do that for us, which I think it doesn't. And then that obviously can't be here. It needs to be on this edge over here. Let's move that right now. So something I discovered, I know it's just super slow if you go in reverse, but something I discovered is that apparently, well, I don't know if there's somewhere that tells you this, but apparently if you hit the spacebar, you can do like a handbrake type thing, so you can drift. Right here, I'm just going straight W and A, I believe, and I'm doing donuts. But if I hit the spacebar, it just does, this drift type thing, handbrake basically, right? It uses the handbrake. I just wanted to show that off real quick because I discovered, I'm like, I wonder if the spacebar works for anything. I just thought about it, and we'll probably go on a little joyride, maybe later on in the episode, or maybe in the next one. I'm just gonna drop that off right there. Can't see a damn thing. That's busted. So we gotta remove that. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, because if I fill this in, then obviously I won't be able to have all these things on the inside, and I'm gonna have to have them all on the outside. Other than that, oh, this thing just ran out. Sometimes we just don't get enough energy, apparently. I don't know if I should remove that right now. I could remove it still later because it's still on the inside. The problem would be if it would when I take this off, it drops off the thing on the like too far for me to grab, or for it to be pulled towards me. Anyways, so I'm just now realizing that yeah, my design is not the best. My design is not the best. Could be better. I'll just probably fix that some other time. Right now, I'll put that there. Drop it off right there. It's raining. I got stuck on the other side. I can't see a damn thing. I don't have the lightning thing. And it seemed like it was gonna... We were about to have a thunderstorm or a lightning storm. Oh, maybe we ran out now that I have way too many of these things. So now I'm under producing. Yep, definitely underproducing. Yuppity yup yup. So now I need to produce more, what's it called? Yeah, that over there's not enough. Yep, overconsumption. So where? Not here. I kind of did like the idea of having RTGs, and they could be like at the center because they don't need to be like maintained or anything. They're just there. So far, so good. That's what I'm getting at. So far, they're not giving problems. My food is though. My stomach is about to give problems. So I have that thought right there of making some of them, but they are a bit. I think they're a bit on the expensive side to make. Not here. And I don't know if I want to make any more. They cost electronics 2 and 2, so that's like 6 plates each. It wouldn't be the worst thing, but what I can also do is just leave one here and one here available, and maybe like go for this 2 center ones here, and then fill those up with habitats as well. And then we'll just use whatever is on the inner sides or whatever. Okay, so I decided to make as many of these as I could because I had 9 radioactive fuel. I guess it's what it calls it. And I'm like, you know what? Just make them is what I told myself. So I just made them. Literally just did that. I'm like, I only had 9. They each need 2. So I went out just to a random rock outside and just made 1 extra because I just needed 1 more fuel plate or whatever rod to be able to make the 5th one. So I decided to go with it. It wasn't that expensive because these things, if you think about it, they cost basically the same as this, but with just the added cost of the nuclear. If you look at it, they're 2 and 2, while this is also 2 and 2 with the extra, just the fuel. It does make less energy by 2, but they do work around the clock and not just during the day like these do, and they don't need to be dusted. So that's also good. Right now I was thinking about making some drones, maybe like 4 of them. So I require 4 engines, and I was looking at what I needed for that. I need components and I need wire. So let's go into here. There's some wire. We got a few components, but not much. Whatever plates I got is what I have right there on hand. So so 4, they each need, yeah, so 4 engines is what we need. Base is losing oxygen. I don't see it anywhere over there. That's exactly why I want to make the drones next, because they're definitely going to be a problem since my base is so big now. So I still closed it off right here, as you can see. I still have 2 more habitat modules right there. But really all I need to do is close it off here, and that's about what I planned, you know, in the design, like some sort of box with like a, you know, the cross in the center kind of thing, right? Yeah. So as you can see, there's a ton of micromanaging right there, and I'm like, yeah, it's so big now. I kind of need. Oh my gosh, really? It's got me running around all over the place. So definitely problematic. Did I know it was in this side? I didn't, but I had just fixed on that side. I was just guessing. Anyways, I'm not even gonna do anything there right now. We're dealing with the engines. So we need 4. I think that should be enough. Oh, you know what? I think I missed 1. Oh, I don't even have components, so I need to make components as well. So 4 engines. Okay, that's our first part. Back into here. Drone, where you at? Right there. So we need the 4 engines, and now we need 2 of these each. That's going to be 8 of those, and it's 3 times 4. It's 12 of these. I don't know if I have enough to make all of the what are they called? The electronics. I only have 2 at the moment. But we can make 1. We can start getting that done. Electronics requires that and a scrap. So I should grab the scrap. Over there. That right there. Obviously I haven't made the electronics. So make the 2. While I go fix this. Grab that, yeah, and you start working on making the next one. So that's 2. So now we have 15 left, and we are dying of starvation or hunger, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there's anything further up there. Because I only have 2 so far, my idea is to not place them down here, but to place them like at the middle. And because I'm usually at the bottom, I think placing them like that's where that cross is, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe around there, I guess. I don't know if it can rotate. I didn't try to rotate it, so that's a no. So that thing's gonna go do its business, and we'll place that one right there as well. You know, parallel to the other. Now y'all can go do some work. So I don't know where that one's going. Oh, it went to fix that one. Okay. So yeah, I think these are actually pretty good now that I think about it. And they're not as expensive as the wind turbines. The wind turbines, bit expensive because of their engine. That engine costs a lot to make, as far as I'm concerned. Well, it costs two of these, I guess, if you think about it. Yeah, I can do that on my own. So it's 2 metal plates, and then there's 3 more here. So that's 5 metal plates. Plus, each of these takes 2 ore, which each one could make 1 plate. So that's another 4 each right there. So it's 3, 4, and 2. So what is that? 9? Definitely more expensive, I believe. But I could be wrong. I'm just not doing the proper calculations. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, and you know, how do they say it? Talking out my ass or something like that? Bullshitting, basically. I don't know. So that looks pretty good now. Our production is still not that great because we still lose. We still don't have enough. So the turbines are only good when it's, you know, when there's a lot of wind. But when there isn't, it's not really that great. At first I was just thinking, I'm like, man, these are pretty useless. I don't think I've never used them before. Now that I see them in action, I feel like, well, I think they're pretty good. I think they're decent. It's better than, they cost just about the same as this. You know, you still need to get the radioactive fuel, but it's not the worst thing. The turbine is more expensive, I feel. Oh, they are dusting them. Look at that. I didn't know they would dust them. That's like repairing them, apparently. Oh, interesting. I learned a new thing today. Yeah, that one was coming over to do that. I'll do it on my own because I'm already here. 15 of these left. Okay, I guess it just depends on what's... I really don't know what is best, what is the most optimal thing to use. These work, you know, round the clock. These don't, but if you have drones, that can be fixed. But you wouldn't need drones to fix these if you had these in their place. They do 2 less. They do produce 2 less energy, but that is not the worst thing ever. Just making a few more of these, you can compensate for that 2 that we're missing. Obviously, compensation is not the same as, you know, okay, you're still taking up more room, you're still making more, but it's still, like I said, round the clock. That turbine over there, I don't plan on ever making any more. Not really. I'd rather make these instead. Anyways, these aren't the best thing to make, and they cost 4 of these, even more expensive than the wind turbine probably, or about the same. We have the med bay recycler. We have these. No, I need to make more, something that makes more electricity. I need more power. My power grid is kind of low now with everything that I have going on. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I think that's something I'm gonna have to do next. Expand it. I did expand it a little bit there. Man, I'm on the fence about what I should do. I would still need to go out and get more materials because I already used most of my materials already. How many did I say I still needed for the top? Like 4 on each side. I have 2. To close it off. 1, yeah. 3, and I need 11, so that's mine. Yeah, so it's 8. There's 4 and 4, so I still need 6 more of them. I won't be able to make that many. I'm missing, what, 5 plates? I could make some more with the scrap that I have. You know, refine that, smelt it, then recycle it, then get some plates. But it's not that efficient. It could be, it's useful when you have an overflow of this, but since I feel like 30-ish is good enough. But sometimes you need the scrap, especially, you know, when you can't, you know, you got to make that other stuff. And another thing could be like having these in a separate area and just have them all connect. Like, you know, bring them down or something away from the base, something that doesn't need to be complete, like directly touching it, like this right here. And then, well, just about everything could do that. And then you could have like a wind, well, I was gonna say a wind farm, but more like a solar farm, and then have a bunch of drones around there so they can take care of dusting those, since they do that apparently, which I figured out just now. And just run power conduits further down. But the other thing about that is that you can if you can walk straight across them, then there's no problem, because then you can just drive through one side. You don't have to like go around the entire thing. You can just walk or drive over it. Okay. So I do want to make also this kind of like a drastic change of what I'm talking about, but I kind of do want to make the pavement so that I can just make a straight path north and at least be able to have like some sort of I don't know what the word I want to use is, like a guideline type thing, like, oh, from here, like this is your pathway straight down to your base. Or something like that, because I always go straight up. Well, I've been going straight up all the time right now. I also want to figure out if there's like an end to the map or something, because I'm just constantly moving now and it doesn't stop. So I don't know if it's endless or what is the limit exactly, because that's pretty large already. I've gone this far out here, and it's yeah, that noise was annoying, but it's from the scrolling. There's not much I can do there. Anyways. So yeah, I think that's more or less it for this one. I don't really want to go too many more episodes. Maybe this one, and then maybe one more. And then the next one we get just about everything done. So right here we've advanced a little bit and get the idea of, okay, so that's done right there. It's done like that. Okay, we've got that. So that seems to be good. There's also the batteries, but what's the point of filling those up? Having the batteries if we can't fill them up because you're not producing enough energy, blah blah blah, right? I fixed that way faster than the repair drone. And it moves so slow too. So yeah, the base is nearly complete, so I can complete it on my own later. I could probably get like think about what kind of layout I want, or I can work with, and then like I said, can have maybe a solar farm or a nuclear farm somewhere off to the side. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe I could have it like around my lander. I can't go out that way, so, and I still have this lamp on. That's wasting energy. Okay, it's recharging as I use it. Maybe I could just have that going like that, sticking out. I'm about to, yeah, I'm running out of that already again. And maybe like fill up an area around here with just a bunch of those, and then with a conduit running towards the airlock that's gonna go here, and then hopefully it connects, and that's good enough. I don't know about the batteries. I feel like the batteries I should just have like around the farm or on the side or something. I don't think they should be at the center. I don't know, but that's a bunch of stuff I have to do on my own because it's just about the end of it. About because there's only so much you can do in this game, and we did just about everything. There's still other stuff that I need to make, but um, after making that all on my own, I just and showing it off is probably going to be the entire episode already. So yeah, I think that is the plan of action because of how short this game is. I feel like any more than this is just extending it more than it should, and it's about time to move on to a new game because it is just a really short rapid fire game type of thing. You can make it, you can play it for hours and hours on end, obviously, and get as much resources as you can, build as big as a base as you can, like a power farm and this and that and a greenhouse and crazy stuff going on. But that's just a lot of extra that just not something we need to do. So yeah, that's gonna be all for now. Thank you all for watching and for listening to me ramble on as I tend to do. What can I say? It's just what I do. It's apparently it's become my style of what I do. So if you don't mind that, or if you like it, then and apparently my channel's for you. If not, well then it's not for you because it just happens all the time in every playthrough. Anyway, so that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you like the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.